everybody, and welcome back to Breaking Points, bringing you motorsports coverage beyond the checkered flag. And this podcast specifically, just NASCAR coverage beyond the checkered flag. We've got breaking news on the Breaking Points podcast. Haha. We've got William Sawalich, not Sandwich, who is going to be entering in the number one for Tricon in the Truck Series this weekend. And Christopher Bell. And who was the other one? Ross?
Yeah.
Ross Chastain, and Christopher Bell are also doing triple duty. They're going to be entering in the Truck Series, the O'Reilly Series, and obviously Cup. So that's a lot to unpack. How do we feel about it?
Um, you know, the triple duty at Darlington is a bold choice, especially it's not that I don't think they can do it, but a track as difficult as Darlington, that's going to be tough. I mean, all kudos to Chastain and Bell for what they're about to embark on. And they I know someone's done something similar in the past, surely, but you know, um, not easy, that's for sure.
Yeah, this will be a very interesting weekend, honestly. And not just because Darlington's a really fun track, it's because all these guys are going to be doing multiple of them. And I love to see it. So we're going to jump straight into arguably the most boring weekend on the calendar. I will state that. I do not care. I'll go on the record stating that. I have said I don't like Vegas. I still don't like Vegas. But at least the O'Reilly series was kind of interesting. We had Kyle Larson winning it. I will point out it was really funny how pre-race his son, I think, wanted to ride the car with him. And he's like, "Oh, do you want to drive the car with me?" And the kid's like, "Yeah, I want to go." And then proceeds to go, go get your car seat." I almost posted that before the race started, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of funny. How funny would it be if he ends up winning?" And this is what it was. And then he does end up winning. So, still very funny, nonetheless. Thoughts on that race?
Um, yeah, I mean, to start with, yeah, the O'Reilly series, Larson wins. I can't say I'm particularly surprised, especially when you have probably this one of the strongest drivers and one of the best teams in the O'Reilly series. It's going to win 9 times out of 10. But um, great by Larson and the 88 crew to get the win. But you know, I I think away from the surface level, more happened in this race than it looks. But yeah, the Spring Vegas race is usually not a particularly engaging one.
Yeah, that's why I said arguably the most boring weekend. You could argue either way, but I will take my stance regardless. Something good did come out of this weekend, though. Corey Day led his first laps. Oh my God. I was so excited when I saw him getting up to the front, and I was like, "Ooh, and you didn't crash anybody out. Let's go." And then he led the laps. And I'm sorry, friend of the pod. Love to see him. Love to see him succeeding now. It was actually a pretty good race for him, too. So, not going to complain there. And then he was battling Larson for the lead for a while. I'm sorry, that was really funny. Mentor mentee battling it out for the lead. What more could you ask for? That was great to see.
Yeah, I
um,
mean, last year in the Xfinity Series race, the fall race, if I remember correctly, you guys first top five after a part-time struggle throughout the Xfinity Series season. So, you know, I'm not surprised Day ran well. And he didn't, I know it's such a low bar, but he didn't collide with anybody. So,
hey, he's learning. He's literally learning. Like, also, who was it? I was watching someone's podcast and I don't remember if it was Denny Hamlin's or if it was uh another one from Dirty Mo Media, and it may have been Brad actually. And they were talking about Corey Day on there. I think it may have been Hamlin. I don't know. They were talking about him and they're like, he's literally coming from a dirt background and this is his first full time on asphalt. Like, of all the people who should be in a hot seat, he is not one of them. And he went on to name some other ones, which I won't name them here today, unless you want me to, in which I will.
Feel free.
One of them was Riley Herbst, which I feel like everyone can agree on that one. Like he needs some more he needs some more good results. And I think the other one was Ty Gibbs. Which I mean, Gabe's not here, so I can actually slightly defend him despite not liking him. He did two back-to-back fourth place finishes and then fifth in Vegas. So I mean, he's up there. He's not doing horrible. That credit where credit's due. He's getting there. He's not doing as badly as before. So I don't
Yeah,
think his seat should be as hot right now.
yeah, I think yeah, if Gabriel listens to this back, he's going to be pulling his hair out. But you
He
know,
doesn't. That's the funny thing. I know he doesn't listen to the podcast afterwards. Neither of you do. I can't say I do either. I ain't listening to myself talk.
yeah. See, it's ironic that we choose to do the podcast when we really don't like to listen to ourselves talk again. But I digress. We still enjoy doing this, but I think we're getting a bit off track. But with Ty Gibbs, um, he's not running poorly. Like you said, the back-to-back fourth place finishes, and on top of that, it's not like he hasn't come close to winning. I mean, I can name quite a number of races. I know I brought this exact point up before that he nearly won or should have won if circumstances went his right way. And I think that win is coming this year. But amidst the Gabehart lawsuit and everything around that, if Gibbs does go, it's going to be circumstantial, not exactly performance.
Yeah. Actually, do we want to place a bet? I kind of want to place bets since Gabe's not here to argue. I kind of want to place bets when we think Gibbs will get his first win. I kind of want to do that.
I'm not 21, so I can't bet, but there's a,
Well, we're not betting money on it. We're betting for
I
bragging
know,
rights.
I'm joking.
Meh, meh, meh,
Mm,
meh.
when Gibbs will get his first win. Okay. Do you want to go first?
I don't know why my heart wants to say Bristol. Not sure which one, but I'm fingers crossed and hoping it's not the night race. I do not want to be there when he wins,
It's
but
funny.
I don't
It's
know
funny because
why.
with the tire deck at Bristol, he very well could. Like
I
he's proven to
know.
be very good at that style of Bristol.
I know, and I really don't want that to happen. But you know what? Actually, I would take a Ty Gibbs win over a Denny Hamlin win in person.
See, like
I don't think
I
I'd like everyone booing him. That's really it.
I would I'd be happy to see Gibbs win his first race, but anything after that, I think I would not like. Like it's one of those like I want to see you win your first race, and that's a cool moment. But after that, I really don't care.
Yeah, facts.
But anyway, no, I think for Ty Gibbs, this is tough. I think I've said this
I'm putting you on the
before.
spot here.
I think, ironically, you were talking before, this could be a race you could be at as well, but the San Diego street race, Ty Gibbs had one
Ooh,
of the best average finishes at Chicago and has proven to be a great road course racer. So I think that's
you're gonna say Chicago?
possible. No, I'm saying San Diego.
Oh, that yeah, I'm aware that you just said that. I don't know why it's in Chicago. We're not even going to Chicago Street, I don't think. All right, I just wrote Chicago again. Oh my God. It's a
You-
great day. I'm having a fabulous day, guys. Are you? Leave it in the comments below.
I'm going to ask Gabe
Oh,
right now, where does he think Ty Gibbs will get his first win?
oh, real. I'll put a screenshot. Wait, are you doing it in our group chat?
Yeah,
Or are you asking him privately?
group chat.
I'll post a screenshot of what he says
With an
when
explanation.
he answers. When he answers, if he answers. Whatever.
Anyway, we got really off track. We were talking about Corey
We're
Day and
allowed
so
to.
got to got to that. Um,
I mean, we're allowed to get a little off topic. We're still talking about NASCAR, are we not? It's a
I mean,
NASCAR pod.
true,
Get
true.
this man a true.
This man a true. Uh,
Oh my God.
Dave already answered. You said Pocono.
Pocono.
That's
That's
actually,
a choice.
you know what? I don't hate that because Toyota looked really strong there last year. I mean, it's where Briscoe got his win.
That's actually kind of funny. You know what? I vibe with that. Ah, and he's not even sure about it either. He says probably Pocono.
Ty Gibbs, I know for sure. This might age like milk, but he won't get his first win on an intermediate, like a mile and a half. That will not happen, barring extraordinary circumstance.
I'm gonna cut that out if he wins on an intermediate.
Do not do that.
What are the odds he wins this weekend?
If he
I
does, then
wish the odds were out already. I don't think the odds are out already.
I guess I'll eat
What are
my
the
word.
odds? So we got a little off topic there, but it's fine. It's still Vegas. It's still NASCAR. But see, this is why it's really funny that Gabe isn't here because that means he does not get to bask in the fact that his guy got the highest of our three, which I will have a funny thing. I'll have a funny thing to say when we get to the cup ones, but I digress right now. Sheldon Creed, which was Gabe's pick, finished third. You and I sucked though. Jeremy Clements, 24th. Mason Maggio, 28th. So we didn't do good. The wheel did not like us that much. However, I will also then say that the wheel really did not like you, Sean, because if you didn't listen to last week's episode, we were all laughing about how he got the bad pick in Mason Maggio, but then got the best pick in Ryan Blaney for Cup. Let me tell you, Ryan Blaney also finished last among our picks. Ryan Blaney was 16th. Austin Dillon was 12th. And obviously, Gabe with the double win this week. He had Chase Briscoe, who was what? 8th. So, yeah, wheel. Love the wheel.
I
But
don't.
dang, did it not like us this week or last week. We did not get lucky, is what I'm saying here, guys. Maybe we will this week. Don't I feel like we say that every week. Maybe this week will be our week. We're starting to sound like Ferrari fans. Are we ready to move on to Cup? I kind of just segued us into Cup, anyways, without
Um,
actually saying anything.
Let me take a look at O'Reilly's before I fully go away from it, see if there's anything to talk about.
I will say it was unfortunate about Sam Mayer, though. He started on the pole and then had an engine issue. And I felt really bad. I really want Sam Mayer to get a win this year, or at least soon. Because if your teammate who is the most second place finishes gets a win before you in the season, I feel like he needs to have it soon.
Yeah,
It's just
I think that
it's just
I,
funny.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out. It wasn't exactly like a legendary performance per se, but you know, Daniel Dye, one of two Fords in the field. His teammate went out with a fuel pump issue, but he rounded out with a 15th place finish. He just kind of did his own thing, finished on the lead lap. And, when you're the sole Ford on the track, you do what you have to do. So I'll say good job to him.
Heck yeah. I love seeing the double D support. I love I love Daniel Dye. He's funny. He's one of those drivers that's just really funny. And if we're doing kudos, I'll give a shout out to William Sawalich because he apparently came over a big deficit. I don't remember where he was before the weekend started, but I think they said in the standings, like the chase standings, he moved up like 5 or 6 places because he currently sits in 15th right now. So, heck yeah, I'm pretty sure he finished in the top 10. I don't know exactly where. You probably have it pulled up because you were looking at where Daniel Dye finished. I want to
Um,
say 8th. or ninth?
I just closed it.
Ah,
Um,
of course. Love how
let
that
me
happens.
let me pull it back up. Swallow finished ninth.
Ooh, I was close. I said eight or nine. So top 10. Love to see it. And he didn't get screwed over by someone else's mistakes. Yay. Love it. Now, I don't remember any specific instances where, why are you trying to react with a thumbs up, bro? I hate Zoom. I was doing a fist. Shush. I cannot think of any instances of bad pit stops in O'Reilly's. Oh, wait, there was one in O'Reilly's. I sent it to myself. It was Jesse Love. Did you see this clip? I might have to
Uh,
send it to you.
yeah, yeah, do that.
Oh my gosh. So it's so funny. So they're doing a pit stop, right? They're doing a pit stop. And sorry, he was just staring in here and I was confused. They're doing a pit stop. And one of the guys goes to grab the tire and legitimately falls over the wall, like trying to grab it. And he's just freaking out about it. And he's just so upset. He's just like, I fell over the wall and blah, blah. And then Jesse just goes, all right. Just fully calm, cool, and collected, as if I expected anything less from Jesse Love. Where is it at? I lost our group chat again, brother. Yeah. So the crew guy is just ranting basically over the radio. And Jesse just goes, well, all right. That's all he said.
No, it's because the tire rolled away and I jumped over. I fell over the wall to get the mother. That's why. All right. Gonna have to put our big boy pants on.
All right.
It's just, all right. It's just funny to me. So there was my O'Reilly's one. But then I want to say that the 12 team, it was another loose tire. So first time, shame on me. Second time, or first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Third time, though, I'm sorry. What do you mean you're just not tightening his tires? I love how I just jumped back over to that. Like there's nothing else to do. Welcome to ADHD. I just mentioned like five different teams in the same sentence. And yeah. So, context Ryan Blaney, his tire was not tightened, which was also the same thing that happened twice in Phoenix, but he still went on and won. This race, no, he did not. Very clearly so. He did not win. The Joe Gibbs cars. First of all, very funny actually. I don't know if I sent it to you. I don't know who I sent it to. I may have also just posted it or just liked it. Chase Briscoe was stopped on the way to the track. Of like on Sunday, he was stopped on the way to the track, and I don't know if he was given a speeding ticket or a warning, but he was speeding to the track and then got penalized for speeding on pit road during the race. I don't know. It's just very ironic that a race car driver gets stopped on the way to the track where he is going to be speeding and then also gets caught speeding on pit lane. Very funny. So Chase Briscoe is not the only Joe Gibbs car to be penalized for speeding on pit road. It was also Denny Hamlin, who then went on to win the race, and Ty Gibbs. Pedal to the metal until you're on pit lane, my guy. Lift your foot a little bit. I'm sorry. How do all three of you get caught speeding on pit lane? I digress. Please,
I
someone say something else.
Yeah, I have to think, for Joe Gibbs, it has to be like a setup thing that they have their cars to do. Because, looking at the metrics for Gibbs and Hamlin especially, they were only like point 0.3 over, which is not a lot, especially with the margins that can be penalized. So I have to think it was a setup thing, and obviously it didn't matter in the end. Hamlin still won. All the Gibbs cars did well, but you know, they left a lot on the table, that's for sure.
Yeah, I I just find it funny that of all the people that didn't get penalized, it was Christopher Bell. And I was fully expecting Gabe to come into here and be like, oh, guess whose driver didn't get penalized? My guy, C Bell. And then he's not here. I just think that's kind of funny and also ironic. But I digress. Anyways, if you didn't catch it, Denny Hamlin wins the race. Um, who was on pole? None other than Christopher Bell. What happened in this race? I cannot tell you. It was basically all green flag. Legitimately nothing happened. That's it. That's the race. Um, I do know that there was one point where they went four wide for the lead. I do distinctly remember that because I was freaking out. I don't remember who was in it. I think it was, I know Denny Hamlin was in it. Chase Elliott was in it. William Byron came in at the end, and he was the one that pushed Denny Hamlin into the lead. And I want to say it was Christopher Bell on the outside or Kyle Larson. I think it was Kyle because I feel like they said it was the Hendrick guys ganging up on Denny Hamlin. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. But I distinctly remember watching them go four wide, and then William Byron just comes in and just goes in the middle and just bink, pushes Denny Hamlin into the lead, and then he never lost it from that point. Talk about helping your teammates lose. Dang, Byron, what the heck? Any other
Yeah,
thoughts on that race? I can't.
I think we touched on it in Phoenix about Chevrolet. They admittedly looked better, but you take a look at the grapple that Larson has had on this race for a while now. Even though he didn't win last year, still one of the best cars throughout the race. 24, he won dominantly. Vegas generally, he just looks really good at. And I think the fact he wasn't up front and same with Byron consistently enough kind of shows that there's a little bit of trouble at Chevrolet. I'm not sure what it is, but there's definitely something awry.
Yeah. And I'm getting scared because if there's all these problems with Chevys, it's gonna start coming up soon, and I'm scared. Also, we forgot to go over the standings for the O'Reilly series. Once again, seems like we always do. Do you want to go over it or do you want me to? I have it up.
You can go over it.
Cool. So, back to the O'Reillys for a second. We have Justin Allgaier, who is still leading the championship. I'm not doing quick maths. I do not care. Then you have the RCR cars in Jesse Love and Austin Hill right behind him, with Sheldon Creed, Carson Kvapil, Sammy Smith, Corey Day, actually in the top 10. Love that. Raja Caruth, Parker Retzloff, Sam Mayer, Brandon Jones, and Taylor Gray so far ahead of, I don't even know, are they going to call this the cut still? Because it's
Yeah,
no longer the cut, it's just the cutoff.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's still, that's still by definition the cut line.
Yeah. It just doesn't have the same, you know, you know what I mean. It doesn't have that same feeling. Like the cut sounds a lot more intimidating than the playoff cut line. Anyways, I digress. Jeb Burton's right outside of it. I think by like 6 points he's outside of it. Yeah, 110 to 104. Yeah, 6 points outside of it. So it's anyone's game here. Then you got Brennan Poole, William Sawalich, who I had mentioned, is now in 15th. I don't want to say your name, but it's the eye doctor. And then Anthony Alfredo, Ryan Sieg, Blaine Perkins, and Kyle Sieg rounding up your top 20. Those are really the ones that matter. So yippee. Do you want to do cup or do you want me to do cup?
I can do cup. I just gotta pull it up real quick. Um,
Cool.
Standings. All right, so Reddick still leads pretty well, 61 points over teammate Bubba Wallace. Ryan Blaney moves down a spot to 67 points back from Tyler Reddick. And then Hamlin and Elliott are behind 78 and 87 points respectively. Going more toward the cut here, Hocevar and Van Gisbergen hover around it. Van Gisbergen is tied in a three-way battle at the cut line between he, Suarez, and Allmendinger. Zane Smith and Chastain are hovering there as well.
Yo, can we actually bring that up? The drama between Daniel Suarez and Trackhouse. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to
I'm,
speculate too much on people's professional relationships, but I have to think that Daniel was the problem there if he's somehow beefing with all of his former teammates.
and not even former teammates because he was technically never teammates, like fully teammates with Connor Zilish. I also just kind of find it funny. Like, sir, you are not in a position to be beefing. Like, you are technically at the cut line. You are not in a position to be beefing with anyone here.
I mean, it's better than what Zilich is doing right now.
And how many years of experience does Connor Zilish have? How many does Daniel Suarez have?
Fair.
Get this man a fair, I guess. I don't know. Like,
Get, get this man a fair.
give me a Ferris wheel over here.
Get this
But
man a
no,
fair.
yeah, give me a Ferris wheel. Give me a Ferris Bueller's Day Off, please and thank you. I say that as if I didn't just get off spring break and I already want another break. Get me out of here.
Real.
Point is, I'm sorry, I'm still confused about that. I will also add that it's very sad that Alex Bowman is actually last. That hurts to see. It also hurts to see that Connor Zilish is second to last and he's been in every race.
Yes,
I mean,
things have not gone Zilich's way. I mean, hell, the one caution that came out was for a spin by Zilich, so
yeah.
not
Yeah,
exactly.
that's the only thing that happened in the cup race, guys. It was bare, to put that lightly. Who else? Oh, side note about this. You know how like Austin Cindric is not doing the best right now?
Right, yeah.
I want to see if I can find this quote. My friends and I were talking about it. We're like, Austin, you sound like a poet or a very, very PR trained guy. And that's the only thing they could put on it. I want to see if I can find it. Oh God, where is it? Oh, he said, quote, we are in desperate need of a finish, but we are not in need of being desperate. First of all, banger quote, by the way. But also, why are you sounding like what's his name? Not Shakespeare. That's not the one I was looking for. I was looking for the one that started with a D. It's like Tchaikovsky or something. I don't know. I don't know poets. Your microphone turned off. That's crazy.
What?
Your microphone just went silent. And I know you said what, but you didn't say any noise.
I was typing at the same time, I guess. So that might be
That's
why.
why. That's why. You're not allowed to type and talk. Who does that? Ow. But no, it's just very funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, anything else you want to talk about, or are you gonna do the wheel now?
I don't think of anything else before I do the wheel, if there's anything left to do. Other than Suarez, Toyotas are good. I think that's really it. So,
I
yeah,
mean, Justin Allgaier was there. If y'all missed that,
he
uh, it
did
was
not.
not Alex Bowman, Anthony Alfredo. I don't know, man. Was actually Justin Allgaier in this whole time.
Yeah,
What
also
a trench coat, my guy.
that's another thing as well. I don't know why Hendrick don't put in their reserve driver, which is Anthony Alfredo, into the car when a reserve driver is needed. I didn't really understand putting Allgaier. I mean, I trust Allgaier more than Alfredo, admittedly, but if you're gonna have a reserve driver, be consistent with it.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see it being like they want to give different drivers more access. And if you're gonna give anyone the step up from O'Reilly's, Justin Allgaier is probably your guy. I mean, the other one I would think is Austin Hill, but he ain't getting in a Hendrick car. He's with Richard Childress.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I
Share
don't
screen
think
then.
either of them did great. So what are the odds they do a third guy and it's completely different?
Not particularly high.
You never
All
know.
right, this is for the Trek series. I don't know if there's any notable entrants. Yeah.
Other than the ones that we've already
All
said.
right. I'm spinning first. I forgot to say I'll go first.
Ah, love that for you.
Give me Honeycut.
We love Caden Honeycutt.
Hayden Honeycut. I need redemption after last week.
I love Honeycutt. We
All
go
right,
me
so
or Gabe next.
we'll do Gabe.
I
You'll
have
be
not gone second, actually. I want to go
actually
second. I have not gone second.
all right, you'll go second. See who
I've
Bailey
gone
gets.
first and last multiple times. What are the odds I get someone really bad?
Daniel Hemrick.
I was so close to greatness, guys. I
You
was
got
so close to getting Heim. That's crazy.
Hemrick nearly won this race last year, so I don't think that's a bad pick to have either. We have Honeycutt and
I
Hemrick. So
mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but I am gonna say that I would rather have Heim over
anyway,
Hemrick.
let's see who Gabriel
Oh,
gets.
he needs to get another H. We need to have a triple H over here. The only H I can think of. That's that's great.
Clayton Green for the Ray
Oh,
Brothers Racing. Nice little
never mind.
dud pick for sure.
That's crazy.
My student portal. All right,
Oh,
Xfinity. Sorry, O'Reilly series. The 88 has still yet to be confirmed. It was meant to be Bowman. It's expected to be Larson. And the 5 is expected to be Chandler Smith, but nothing yet. Um,
I miss
anyway.
Bowman. Bring him back, please.
All right, let's see who Gabriel will get on his first spin here.
No whammies, no whammies.
It
Um,
looks like Ross Chastain.
wow.
Good
Redemption.
job. All
Good
right,
job, Gabe.
all right, Bailey. This is your turn.
This is where I get the worst name known to man. I don't actually know who that would be. Oh, I kind
Garrett
of know exactly who that would be.
Smithley.
Lizard guy. I love this guy.
All right, give me someone good. I got Honeycutt and Trucks. I can do this.
Give you a Joey Gase
No,
or Anthony Alfredo
Anthony
works.
Alfredo. It could be worse, but not inspiring.
You know what? That's what you get for saying you would rather have Anthony Alfredo over,
I guess that's
or
true.
that's what you get for saying you'd rather have Allgaier over Alfredo.
Anyways,
Why
other than
is
the
Bell and Hill huge?
I don't know, but that is not, I should clarify that is not Austin Hill. That is Timmy Hill in the
Oh,
66 for Garage 66.
that's
Anyways,
crazy.
I go first. No duds.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh,
Oh,
let's go, Kyle Larson.
that's a crazy pull.
Oh, have we ever gotten him on this wheel yet?
Maybe on the last podcast we did.
The
I don't
unnamed.
think the unnamed podcast. If you can find it, still leave it in the in the comments below. Let's see if anyone
Um,
can.
all right. This is Bailey's turn now.
I'm just begging for not a single person.
You're 36 for
You know
36.
what?
Cole Custer.
You know what? That makes sense. I love ice cream.
All right. Gabriel. Let's see. He gets someone.
Gabriel. Oh no.
Ryan Priest.
You know what? That's actually a good pull. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Looking at this, I don't know if there's a real dud. I don't know anything about greens, so that might be a dud.
Clayton Green's driving the worst truck in the entire field. So,
So
well,
that may be the
maybe not
dud.
worst, but certainly not great.
Yeah. Or Garrett Smithley. Good personality. I'll take it. If you're gonna put a lizard on your car, that's sick. I'm sorry. I will never shut up about that lizard car. Similar to Cinnamon Toast Chris, I will only associate that driver with that car. And I'm still so mad that Cinnamon Toast Chris only happened for like a race.
I
They need
know
to
it was
bring that back.
such a nice car.
Or they need to do like a Lucky Charms one. NASCAR, we're giving you ideas. Do different cereals. How fun would that be? I'm trying to think of other Kellogg uh cereals that are good. I also say this is a I eat cinnamon toast crunch. I'm allergic to cinnamon. I literally am allergic to cinnamon, but I love cinnamon toast crisps.
Fun fact, I guess.
Yeah, fun fact. If you made it here, I guess.
All right.
Is there anything else to add? I don't really think there is.
I don't think so. I'll roll the outro if that's all right with you.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Okay. We got all three series heading to Darlington Raceway. Um, our picks were actually pretty solid this week on paper, so I can't say we're complaining all that much. Thank you for tuning in on whether it's YouTube, Spotify, wherever, and we'll see you next week.
Wait, 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 wait.
Now I gotta make up for the weeks I missed in the game. I have to do three of them, right?
I have to do three of them, brother. I already suck at one. You know what?
All right.
Let's go. Roll
This
it.
first one's easy.
Is it already in the Instagram?
Yes.
I turned my phone on Do Not Disturb, just FYI. That's why I asked that. Okay, you said it's easy?
Yes.
Pitch, what do you mean it's easy?
Would you be able to pinpoint
Uh,
a year?
was it last year?
Yes.
Cool. Have we gone here already?
Yes. This is from Coda.
This is
Like
Coda
like
last year?
no, I was meant to send this after Coda.
So there's something interesting about this one. The fact that Chase Elliott was 6'9".
No.
Was it Phoenix?
Yes. Which race?
Ooh, not fall, spring.
Correct. And could you pinpoint what's significant about this race that relates to Coda?
The first of Christopher Bell's three in a row.
Yes, but no. It was his third win in a row.
Oh, this was his third?
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was. Oh, yeah, the order of it. I thought it was the first of the three. Never mind.
It was Atlanta, Coda, Phoenix.
Ah, and then
All
he
right.
lost it. Boo.
This race
Also,
wasn't.
pause. Pause. That was the fastest I've ever gotten an answer on the last one. I have never
Yeah.
been that fast.
If you're gonna do Ware, do it at a plate track actually, because he could actually finish well. Um,
Where?
yeah, Cody Ware, because he leads laps, at least in next gen era at these plate tracks.
Where? What tracks are
Um,
those?
well, those are like the super speedways.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Darlington, intermediate?
yeah, intermediate.
Yeah.
I would, if you haven't already picked him, have we done Custer yet?
Nope. I thought
Th-
about doing custard too.
That's the one you should probably get out of the way.
Okay, I'll get custard out of the way. No, I should have got Bowman out of the way when I could.
Yeah. Or
I should have got Bowman out of the way when I
you
had the
still
chance.
could, like, you still could put do whoever is in the 48. And that would that count toward Bowman?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
The only breaking news is Sandwich.
So I'm Christopher Bell and Chastain are doing triple duty.
I arguably that's more breaking news than Williams Wallach doing drugs.
We could, yeah,
Arguably, triple duty is better than double duty.
especially at Darlington.
Boy, I don't know how I feel about this Celsius.
What
Gross.
flavor is it?
Strawberry mango,
You.
but
I do not.
I put it in my water bottle. And I also don't think I cleaned my water bottle right. So it's also got like a little slight taste of grape propel. And I'm like, there's too many flavors in this. I don't like that. Anyways,
I would always rather like have the taste of dish soap than like whatever the previous drink was.
you know what? Real shit. I love having multiple monitors right now because I can look at this. Why are you showing me the 2025 odds? I want 2026 odds. Golly.
Doesn't look like they're out yet. I'm gonna share my screen for an unrelated thing real quick.
Oh, you mean you're gonna request to share?
How do I? They changed this. They updated Zoom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they did. They told me, here's your AI settings. And I was like, fuck AI. Oh, Sean wants to share his screen.
Okay. It's unrelated to anything, but my so basically my girlfriend wanted to go to a frat yesterday and we couldn't find anything. So and she was disappointed. So I was like, no, Jane, you're hosting a party tonight. And then I slid this under a bunch of doors.
You frat and or ginger.
8 a.m. 8 p.m.
Oh my god.
BYOB.
That's crazy.
I printed like 50 of those and slid it under like a bunch of doors in the dorm. And the stats were pretty good, kind of. We got a group of 5 that came over for a little bit before they went to a bar. There were a group of 3 who were standing at the door but were scared to come in, understandably. So they like left. But then as I was leaving Jane's room after tucking her in, because I'm like cool and stuff, I found a note on the ground at the door and they were like, hey, we just got back, but here's our Instagrams. Let us know when you're hosting again. So
Hell yeah.
total of 10 people engaged with our with this plan.